pathway.
Yeah.
So they do have the grok for the wild charge. But again, they are battling it out with sustainability as they will invest a lot from this Claude.
Oh, so it's gonna be the Claude for them to pick. I'm actually surprised they picked it at this point. Maybe they will ban out something like a Granger. For their, I mean for this phase, so that it will not be countered by RQ in the next set of picks.
Yep.
We'll see if that will be the case this time. Although there is some choice of getting another Hellcurt plus Badang from
pick.
RRQ if ever.
Yeah.
So maybe Impunity KH can look to ban that hero out.
But they do like the Akai pick from RRQ. It's a direct counter actually for the carry and the Hylos. But that is the Masha, says Impunity KH. We don't want to deal with the split push.
Yeah, so this could be a ban on a mage maybe from RRQ.
Probably.
Perhaps an Esmeralda.
Or a Lunox. I think.
Lunox maybe. It could work. Although they're not scared of Esmeralda anymore because Hylos is in their hands.
Yes.
You have to take note, the second skill of the Hylos is the range of the second skill of the Hylos is more than enough to kind of deal with the Esmeralda.
Yeah, to catch the Kaja.
So
I saw the Esmeralda.
So they will go for the Chango ban instead.
Wow.
Chango.
Wow.
Chango.
Wow. Okay. Team RRQ. The hero of the day. They banned the hero of the day. I mean the hero of the month, I think.
Yeah.
What is the only one what are they lacking? Okay, this is nice.
Oh, this is the Shin hero.
The Shin hero.
So Impunity KH, they might look for Hellcurt themselves.
Yep.
But or Lunox, they will go for the Lunox instead, and the Valier. This means that the Thams will be their offlaner. Valier will be relegated to a support. RRQ, I think there's no stopping them this time to go for another Hellcurt pick.
Yeah, Impunity KH, they do have a lot of firepower in their hands, and they are playing the marksman long range game. Like they eliminated the Chango, and they will definitely go for this early game fights. But this is something new for the main event. Alucard is in the building. Welcome to Malaysia, Mr. Alucard. And this is the last pick of RRQ.
There's a lot of mobility from the Alucard. Like, for example, he can dive through the back lines for sure.
Of course.
There's a lot of sustain if you
think about it.
If you think about it, because what you do is to just get all of your lifesteal items.
Yeah.
Like go for the backlines and then try to take some damage but get life in return because of your skills. There's a lot of AoE damage as well from the Alucard, so it could work. But again, there's a reason why Alucard is not picked anymore.
Right? Yeah. But again, this is RRQ.
This is RRQ.
Probably the strongest team in this group. Having 5 points already, and they want to make it 8.
To 8 points.
They want to make it 8. Alucard was a Season 2 or Season 3 hero, if I'm not mistaken. It is a good response to the Claude. I like it. The Claude cannot
well, technically speaking, the Claude will not be able to
kill the Alucard
when it comes to
the early game. Yeah.
So it could
even though he uses the Blazing Duet, he won't do that. That is impossible because of the extra armor as well of the Alucard, the sustain. I like it. RRQ. This serves as a warning game for all of the teams that they will be up against probably in the next few days. Here we go. Game will start. Let's go to the Celestial Palace.
5 seconds till the enemy
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. RRQ and Impunity KH. This is probably the last game of the day. What a day we had, Mr. Wolf.
What a day we had indeed. Impunity KH playing on the blue side this time. That's Boom on this Grok. Zenz.
Boom, boom, boom.
On this Claude. It's active on this Thams. What is going to be there as the Lunox and Paragon on the Valier.
Vin will be using the Hylos. Shin as the Hayabusa. Liam as the Akai. I am Jago. Jago as the Harriet. And Tuturo will be using this Alucard, the debut. Again, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 4 heroes rotating into the top lane, getting that first blue buff for Impunity KH. Same goes to RRQ. Same movements for both of the teams.
So this is such a big rotation from Impunity KH to kind of shut down the Alucard.
Yep.
And like you said, this is like a mirror move from
Mirror match.
However, Shin already is almost level 4, while Zenz is just
level
getting to level 2. Just level 2. So this means that the gamble that Impunity KH did to force out the top lane did not pay off because RRQ wasn't punished. There's a lot of farm on Tuturu as well as Xin.
Yeah, but no objectives.
So it's not a problem. No objectives.
But no objectives. Zenz is has that wooden mask in his pocket, so that will definitely delay him a little bit in terms of getting back to this deficit. Right now, the turtle will spawn in the top lane. Same Impunity KH. They will immediately push this tower, but again, the firepower is lacking in terms of basic attack. So Impunity KH will just disengage and will go for an objective.
Let's see if the objective will be indeed secured by Impunity KH, as the turtle is their target.
Yep.
It's the Hylos.
Wow, hello.
Of course, the jump in from Liam as well. The Revitalize, they're being pushed out. But there is going to be a kill on the Hylos this time. Tams, however, falls. The flicker away from the Alucard. It's not going to be enough. He still falls from the Lunox. This time, boom. With the power of nature, it's going to hit I Am Jago with very hard. There's the one charge.
That's a spear.
Just in time. The spear.
The spear from Mr. Boom. Boom goes boom, and then this is 3-1. That is the U mobile replay right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is clearly a bait move from the Hylos.
Yeah.
But again, he is not that tanky in the early game. So Paragon uses that ashing passive to get the stun and to get him.
Now in the middle they go and try to go for Vin. The Glorious Pathway has been used defensively by RRQ so as this Hylos won't die.
Quite a messy game right here for both of the teams. Team RRQ is probably just playing around because they do have a different type of lineup, as they do have the Alucard in their composition. But again, as I say this, that is the Hurricane Dance pick-off from Mr. Liam, and he will go to level 5. Plus, Shin now has that Raptors Machete online.
You know, I'm actually surprised that RQ are keeping up in terms of farm. This is probably because the Hayabusa has been left untouched down the bottom. The Shadow Kill is there.
Wow.
Is this going to be enough? It will be, with, of course, the Shuriken coming out from this Ninja. That's Tuturu. That's actually not Tuturu, that is Sin.
Welcome to the Ninja way.
The Ninja's
says
way.
Sin. Ladies and gentlemen, one combination only for the Claude.
And they did get the turret as
turtle,
well.
Yeah.
So because of this, RRQ will have so much in the bank in terms of their offlaner, which they can use to pressure some of the side lanes. Up top, Glorious Pathway has been used.
Here we go. That is the flank coming in from the Hylos. Boom. Just pops his first kill. Here comes the Grok block. That is the stun coming in from the Belier, and they will actually get the Hylos. And that's it. Impunity KH with a good pick-off. But I think it's not enough. As you said, Sin is just having the time of his life. Quad shadowing in and out of the map.
They go for the Hurricane Dance. This time, the flicker away from the Alucard to keep himself safe, but the Lunox will chase him down. That's the Alucard down for the count, but the Akai might be next. Found Pounder to get away the Jukes. It will not be enough, however, as the damage and the rage from this Valier is more than enough.
But the only enemy here is, of course, Sin, pushing the tower and getting all the farm that he needs. He doesn't even care right now. He is just playing the solo queue game, and this is, of course, a Hayabusa that is hard to catch. You don't have any stunts from Impunity KH. You just have the wild charge and the proc of Paragon's passive. But that is quite hard to land because you need 3 hits.
Yeah, you need to hit 3 times first, but now the Guardian's Barrier is there. Vin will have to use his ultimate if ever, and now they will use it. Can they defend? The wild charge is going to be there. The Hylos down for the count. Mega kill for the Grok. Now the Hardet is going to be chasing, but it's not going to be enough. Lunox with the Brilliance this time to fend off RRQ.
Impunity KH, they're warming up. They're warming up. They're now pumped. They're now pumped. They're going for the blue. They're going for the blue. It's boom. and it's Paragon with those combinations. Again, Liam will just use the Hurricane Dance to probably pick out Zens, but this time, Impunity KH, they have the lead. It's an even ball game right now. This is the late game Lunux and the late game Claude. They will catch out Sin. Sin shadowing in and out. That is the quad shadow onto 4, but it's not enough. Where are you going, Sin? That is the sticker coming in from Boom, and that is the pickup that they want.
Oh, but of course the Chrono Dash after the Salmon Force could be enough. The shutdown on the Grok this time. There's the order
Blazing
Duet's going to be used. The Girls pathway to defend against it, however, as the members of RRQ, they're retreating this time. They will sacrifice the Akai, but at least they keep the Harith intact.
10-6. Nice pickup from Impunity KH, catching the Ninja. Totoro will just push out the top lane, but still they do have a good amount of space created from the Claude to probably get back. But again, man, RRQ still leading by 2K.
There's still a lot of lead from RRQ even after trailing in terms of kills. This is because of the split push strategy. Now Impunity KH, they're chasing the Hylos this time. If there's a Grok block, it will be enough, and Vin now is gonna fall because of this. Revitalize even used. Kind of a waste though.
1 by 1 is the answer of Impunity KH to probably take control of the map. But man, look at the pressure in the bottom lane. Even though they will get
another good
this
Grok
first
block
tower
in there as they take out the Alucard. There's the Hurricane Dance, but it's not gonna be enough. The wall charge to connect, and they take out another one.
But still, Sin is not even your enemy, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my goodness.
He's just going for the split. As we are now seeing the U Mobile replay. Sin is playing alone in the bottom lane, going toe-to-toe with the Tams. That is a Tam falling low. Sin with his literal health. There you go. He's way too good. He will catch that turret damage, and that is an immediate death for Sin.
This means that the Lord is open for the taking of Impunity KH.
Yes.
Let's see if they will be able, RRQ will be able to at least contest this, but I don't think so. They don't have their Hayabusa.
They don't have the damage. Let's see if Ian Jago can do this. Here comes Vin and company lurking. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Salmon Force. The Glorious Force is there, and that is the last hit from Team RRQ. Blazing to it to get 3, and this is a 2-on-3 fight. And who is the target? Who is the target? It's going to be Totoro. Boom, they're chasing, but that is the jump. The Jump Brothers, ladies and gentlemen, from Totoro and Mr. Jago. Sin, you are late, sir.
My goodness.
You are late, sir.
That was amazing. We can see the replay right now from U-Mobile. And of course, the Harith snatching that Lord with the Retribution, if I'm not mistaken. And of course, the control from the Hurricane Dance, the AoE damage. Again, Alucard gets more damage. And look at that swaggy play with a sidestep to dodge the skill shot from the Valier. And now the lockdown, the pin down, but Zens will get away.
Man, I am Jago.
I am Jago, man.
I am Jago, man. That last pixel from the Lord, giving them space, giving them, buying them time to suppress Impunity KH. And I do feel that Impunity KH can get back, but with that steal from I am Jago, dude, RRQ just putting on a show.
They are indeed. You thought that Impunity KH are slowly picking up steam, but all this time they're trailing by at least 2,000 in terms of gold. This is because of the farm of the Hayabusa, and when they went for the Lord, I understand why they did it. They don't have the Hayabusa on RRQ. They have the advantage. However, RRQ just outplaying them with a very good snatch of the Lord.
Yep. Okay, here comes a Revitalize plus immediate disengage for Vin. Here we go. I am Jago once again. Wild charge used by the Grok to get out, but the plan is for Sin to win.
Yeah, the plan is
for Sin to win.
Sin to win.
The plan is for Sin to win by getting all of the towers.
They will go for the split push play once again.
Yes.
This probably is the name of the game all throughout the day.
All throughout the day.
We've seen a lot of split pushes with Masha, this time with Hayabusa. And the big problem you have with Hayabusa is it's very hard to catch. And Hayabusa does possess a kill threat almost always.
Always. That's why you need your defensive items, like for example, armor, or probably Will of Nature.
Need a lot of armor.
Yeah, you need a lot of armor to answer that that shadow kill. Plus, I think they. Oh man, the sandwich move.
No way.
No way. Here we go. Here comes Totoro. It is 1-on-4. But the horse is there from behind. This is blocked by the Grok block. But here comes I Am Jago and Sin. The solo 2 player is in Malaysia. He will die inside the base. But 3 heroes did die from Impunity KH. Hashtag worth.
Hashtag Worf, let's see, because they do have the man advantage. It comes the Zaman Force. It's going to clip onto the Claude, and the Claude goes down. Mega kill. Can they get the second one? Thams will have to run away from this angry I Am Jago. Harith. Oh my goodness. And
I Am Jago.
An arrival play coming out from the Akai. Threatening a push here from RRQ.
Just flexing their mechanical prowess right here. RRQ, ladies and gentlemen. The Indonesian squad. They want home run right now. No mercy whatsoever. 10k, almost 10k gold lead. Boom and company cannot do any single thing right now. They're trying their best to burst out heroes, but the Impure Rage and the Bounty Hunter cannot even save their lives. As Lord is resurrecting soon. There you go.
It is indeed available this time. RRQ not even considering it just yet.
Yes.
I think they're looking for a pickoff before they start, or have the Hayabusa start with the Lord and then they go for the finish up, if ever.
Like what you've said, Sin is looking for the last big fish.
Oh yeah.
Here you go. Here comes the backs out coming in from Vin. Once again, here comes I Am Jago. This is again a 3-on-5 match. Where are your side laners? Where are your assassins? They are inside the Lord pit, and they got the fish.
They got the fish indeed. There's the Hurricane Dash to lock down the Grok. The Grok is going to go down for sure. There is the immortality. Look at Liam actually attacking through all of the damage from the Claude. It doesn't even care at all.
Doesn't care, doesn't care.
Oh, in comes, of course, the Ninja
the
with
ninja
the shadow
way.
kill. Is it going to be enough? No, it won't be. But of course, Mamba out.
Mamba out just like Kobe.
Just like Kobe.
Just like Kobe.
Drops the mic. Yeah.
And then Mamba out.
Mamba out.
And then Mamba out. Man, Sin. It's like an all-star match right now for Team RRQ. But still, advanced congratulations for Impunity KH for showing up.
Yeah.
For showing up. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Still a lot of thanks for now, Hurricane Dance, to celebrate all things. And I guess this is
RQ
to secure
go.
the 2-0. They're still playing with their food, but this time though, the base will fall. And RRQ will get 3 more points en route to the M1 World Championship playoffs.
A total of 8 points, securing that upper bracket slot.
And they're happy.
RRQ, and they are happy. Meanwhile, Impunity KH, man, what a showing!
What a showing.
Let's give these guys a round of applause.
Yeah. If you're from any part,
from
Cambodia or any part of the world, if you're watching right now, give a round of applause to all of our gamers, all of those who participated today for the M1 World Championship. Still, big props to Impunity KH, but congratulations
to RRQ.
To RRQ now comfortably going to the playoffs after this.
And they have more days.
Yeah, they
have to prepare.
For sure.
To prepare.
You can see the stats.
This is the stats. Your